as you guys have filled up, as the group's filled up, and it's changed a little bit. Some people moved out, some people moved in. But obviously, you come with a variety of backgrounds. Just that looks a little different for everybody. So, speak to me about what's the benefit of having a variety of backgrounds. And I think that's something that we typically see across the church. But what's the benefit of that?
Well, the first thing is, if you just look at this group, your first inclination would be to think we're all the same age. And it may come as a shock, but I'm just a few years over 40, or maybe 60. But age doesn't matter. There's a lot of, there's so much diversity even in our group. We come from different places geographically. We come from different educational backgrounds, work-type backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, even church backgrounds. I come out of a Presbyterian church. Nancy's Baptist. Josh will tell you that he was unchurched to a point in his life. And none of those things matter, because that diversity is what brings perspective to the discussion within the group. And another thing to remember, because I'm kind of a private person, and a lot of times questions come up and I don't necessarily answer them, but I still gain perspective from the answers and the discussions of the rest of the people in the group. Same thing happens here in the big group, meaning RPC. There's people here that you have discussions with, that you gain perspective, even though you may be different sex, different age group, all of the other differences I mentioned. And I think it's important to understand that diversity is what enriches the experience of the group in your walk with Jesus. One last thing that I want to say about it is, when you sign up for group, you're not signing up forever. Groups do change. Sometimes personalities don't mix. Sometimes a group grows and somebody in the group wants to lead a group, so a group splits and goes. So those changes do happen, and that's what we call growth. And it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So I just encourage everybody to do it regardless of the composition of the group.
Josh, I know you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, like Dick hit all on the head, but one of the cool things about having such a variety in our group, I'm just kind of going a little deeper into that, is all with those perspectives we get is, for us, me and my wife being the youngest in the group, when something comes up, we're talking about stuff, we've got people in the group going, man, just wait till you get to 30. Just wait till you get to 50. Encouraging us, like there's those things, wait, no one in our group's 50. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm sorry. That was... but just those cool perspectives going, hey, man, it does get better, and encouraging us, but also with the different backgrounds, for us to be able to come in, I know we're working with students, and seeing high school and middle school dynamics, there's so often that we just kind of cluster together with people that are just like us in our sphere. Like, this is just who we are. But what's cool about having a group that's varieties, we don't come in and just kind of go, we're all having the same problems, we're all in the same sector and everything. It's just, okay, cool, now what? But we come in and we go, man, this is cool. I'm growing, but also getting perspectives where if I didn't know the people in this group, I wouldn't know what it would be like to have the kind of backgrounds they do. I usually would approach that and go, why do people do that? What are they thinking? And then all of a sudden in our group we talk about it, and it's like, I never realized that before. I never saw that. I never thought that way. So having these varieties, it's cool for our own personal growth to see that and get those different experiences, but also to understand people as a whole and go, man, without knowing you guys, I would never have thought that people deal with those kind of things. So it's cool having this variety and being able to grow with you guys and for all of us.
Okay.
I got one more thing to say about that.
All right.
Because of our differences in age, there's times these kids say things that I don't even have a clue what they're talking about. And that perspective is, I try to grasp it, but I don't. But but that's just part of it. And I don't take offense when they call me Uncle Dick because it's so much better than Grandpa. But they probably don't have a clue what I'm talking about sometimes either. And you know, that age difference is important because you go through different things as you age. So your perspectives are different and your reaction to things are different. And I think that enriches the group.